Hi all and welcome. I'm Kristen with Unstoppable Outside, and this week I'm exploring the Columbia River Gorge in Oregon. I'm doing day trips to waterfalls and also heading out to the Deschutes to go backpacking and fishing. I'm on the Oregon side of the Columbia River, and my first stop is Bridal Veil Falls. It's a quick half-mile hike, and you're just going to go up and down a rocky little trail. Our second waterfall today is Wahkeena Falls, and it's just a little under half a mile out and back up a mostly paved trail. And as you can see, it's misting pretty good out here, but it's super rad. You can access it just from the bottom from the parking lot. You don't have to hike up to see it, so that's kind of nice. Additionally, there are tons of trails around here that you can link these all together, like 5, 6, 9, 10 plus miles, and do like 5 to 10 waterfalls. So there was Upper and Lower Coonley Falls that we didn't do. We're gonna go into Multnomah Falls next, which is the one that most people know about and is amazing. And yeah, above here there's also Fairy Falls, so there's lots to explore. Multnomah Falls is the most popular in the area. And just be warned, if you come up Historic Highway 30, the parking lot is private and it's going to cost you $20 no matter what. But if you come up 84, you can park on the other side of the highway for free. The trail itself is just 0.4 miles round trip to get to the bridge, and then it's 2 miles round trip to get to the top of the falls, and then that connects the trails to go to all the other waterfalls in the area as well. We're at the Bonneville Fish Hatchery just between Portland and Hood River, and they have a sturgeon in these ponds here. Super wild. I've never seen them. And they're massive. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sturgeons. Let's go. Yeah, fishy, fishy. Like old dinosaurs. I wish I could help you guys understand the scale of these sturgeon. I would say he's 4 feet long and 2 foot circumference. It's wild. We stopped at the Eagle Creek Trailhead at the Cascade Locks, and we're going to hike up to Lower Punchbowl Falls and also do some fishing at Eagle Creek here.
Nice. Oh, look at that.
Getting a little break in the rain, which is nice. It's kind of like waterfalls everywhere from all the rain that we're getting, but it's really rad. I'm all right with that. Made it out to Punchbowl Falls. It's just a little under 2 miles to get out here, nice and gradual. And so round trip it'll be just under 4 miles. We found just one spot that we could get down to the river to fish here, but otherwise you're on these really steep cliff band edge. So you really got to be mindful of your step and you're way up above the river.
Different from the Punchbowl Falls we were at earlier, this is Punchbowl Falls State Park, and it is spelled with Punchbowl all together as one word. Just a quick walk from the car to get to the Punchbowl Falls. After chasing waterfalls on the western side of the Cascades, I'm now 45 minutes east on the east side of the Cascades at the Deschutes River where it meets the Columbia. We're just doing a final packing here, getting our fishing rods and gear set up, and then we're gonna hit the trail. We've got lots of campsite options just depending on what we see as we're hiking along. First campsite is 3 miles in, then the next one is like 3.7, then a little after 5. So we're gonna be checking out the river, spots we want to fish, and choosing a campsite from there.
Sun's up.
The sun is shining and it feels incredible. Such a big difference after the rain deluge we've been experiencing.
Monsoon.
Yep. It's beautiful. There's a few different trails that you can take here. We're going to take the Blackberry River View Loop. That's going to stay down on the river. There's also the Deschutes River Trail, but that's going to be up above. It's going to probably be flatter and wider because it used to be where the railroad was. Well, I wasn't expecting tank top weather on November 28th, but here we are, and it's amazing. Thought I was only going to be in the 40s, but it feels like it's like 65. So yeah, layers are coming off. Well, there were 2 trails. I decided to stay low, to stay closer to the river, but that one kind of ended up in this pile of rocks. So I just scrambled up to this trail again, where there was the turnoff, and I think this is the one we need to stick on. Camping permitted beyond this point. Well, that's good to see. It'd be weird if my planning told us otherwise. So the map hasn't really aligned up with the actual camp spots that we've seen versus what's on the map. And we're looking for good river access, which, it's been a little bit mixed.
Here's the bathroom. So there's
Yeah.
a potty here.
Yeah, so now we're coming up on a campsite that's 3.5 miles in, called Colorado Camp. And there's not a porta potty, I keep saying porta potty, a pit toilet. So definitely more of an official camp. So we're gonna check it out, and hopefully this will have some good river access. We are waffling on campsites. The one at Colorado Camp, there's an option down here by the river, but it wouldn't be good for building a fire. So we'll either go back up above to the flat open camp here, or we're gonna backtrack back towards the mouth of the Deschutes. Not like the whole way or anything, just there are some other options out there that would give us more water access and safety for like a fire. So we'll let you know where we end up. Well, we got into a little analysis paralysis, and we're both particular about different things. Probably me more so than him. Anyways, we backtracked a little bit to this nice little flatter spot that actually has a bench, which is really nice nearby the river, and we're going to figure out the flattest spot that we can put the tent and make camp. Welcome to my backcountry crib. palatial 3 to 4 person tent with full-size mattresses for 2, a double quilt as well as a single quilt, and the luxury of a flannel sheet. Since we're only camping one night, we splurged on the weight to have that little extra layer. But yeah, we're ready for bed after dinner, after fishing, and yeah, it's a nice little spot by the river, so it all worked out. We're gonna have a fire later, try to see if we can snag a fish.
Train coming.
Here, rumbling, right? Here it is. Time to get some water that we can filter. And the nice thing about this new bladder that I got is that my life straw fits on it, so I can filter a larger amount of water now directly from this bladder. Little fire and steam. Ramen.
Chop ramen. It's the best camp food ever. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise.
Tell me how you really feel. All right, time for bed, and we're going to bed early. It's only like 7:30, so I'll probably be up for another hour or so reading, but we want to get up early with the light to get some more fishing in, and then we'll be heading back out to the truck tomorrow. It's about 3 or 4 miles from what we hiked in to head back out, and we're going to be fishing along the way. But we'll have breakfast and coffee here first before we do that, of course. Good morning. It's a little chilly. It's 7:38 and starting to get some coffee going. Then we're going to fish our way back to the car this morning. We're fishing for steelhead, and also coho salmon are open on the Deschutes River for hatchery. And the nice thing about the Deschutes is they have a fall and winter season as we head into the end of the year, versus a lot of the rivers typically are not. And another bonus is we ended up coming out here right after Thanksgiving, and for some reason they had 2 free days on the 28th and the 29th of November, so we're able to fish without having to get a license. It's about 38 degrees, and I'm very happy to have these layers, especially as we kind of stop and go as we're fishing. Try a couple more spots here as we get back to the car. We talked to a couple other anglers, and one of them did get a rainbow closer to the bridge here, so that's cool. Where was he?
20 feet out. There's 2 of them.
Yeah. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Well, we have seen fish, we've seen live fish and dead fish out here, so we know they're out here, but they're not biting what we're throwing out. And I broke the tip of my rod in a tree yesterday, and now I just lost the lure that I was throwing out there. Yeah, we're just saying river 2, tree 1, John and Kristen 0 so far for this trip, but it's still been fun. The Oregon Trail came through here back in the 1840s and 50s. So we're right here at the Deschutes State Recreation Area. And the official end of the trail was here in Oregon City. Thanks for coming along this week as we explored the Columbia River Gorge. If you like these adventures, hit that subscribe button as I post a new video every week.